It's Ray Give TV.
Ray Give TV.
Let's get right to it.
I seen Durk'S shit got pushed back. WACK still here? Oh, I left.
What you mean, push back?
Like the trial got delayed. Think to like 2026 or some shit like that. It's 12 month.
Damn.
Let's get right
They
to it.
pushed it back to January, didn't they?
It's Ray Give TV.
Yep.
About the co-defenders, right? They needed more time. They said
If
their
they
lawyer said they needed more time to prepare for this case because it was a lot of twists and turns. That was the co-defendant.
now that's a good point because the word on the street is that they're trying to sever that boy. But you know how that shit go, WACK. They're talking about trying to indict him with a new indictment or some shit like that. I don't know. Like it's some shit going on with that case. Um,
I think they're trying to get somebody to flip. Print.
I don't think anybody flipped yet.
Yeah, I think
Or
they trying to work on that. They like, come on now, because
are
they
we
ain't
looking
got him
at
without it, right?
no, no,
Yeah.
no? If nobody says a word for the evidence that they put forth so far, they only got one text message saying "Don't book no fights in my name." That's it. That's per their paperwork.
Yeah, but that ain't.
What you
You
thinking?
mean book? You mean rooms? He didn't say no flights.
Let me go back.
Had to been room. He can't book flights in his name.
Hey, give us. Was it flights or was
Probably
it?
said don't put the rooms.
I
Thought it
thought it
was
was
no
the
book, bro.
cards and the
Nah,
flights.
it was flights. He
It
said,
was
"Don't
Yeah,
book
flights.
no flights on niggas' names attached to him." That's what he says.
That's what it
yeah.
Shit
was.
like
He said don't book no flights on what?
he said, "Don't book no flights for niggas' names attached to him." Some shit like that. That
What
ain't
does that?
verbatim what he said,
What
but
does that
it's some shit
mean? I
like
don't know
that.
what that means. I
Ba-
think
I
you.
think they
ba-
were
ba-
talking
bas-
about using
Basically,
their
what he was
credit
saying is,
card.
don't book no flights for niggas' names attached to him. Like niggas that fuck with him and be with him, I guess.
Prince, see if you can find it so we can get the exact quote. Because I thought he was saying don't book no flights and with that credit card in my name. Talking about that company card. But I could be wrong too. Just check and see what the exact quote was.
It's Ray Give TV.
Yeah, give me like 2 seconds to gotta complain. I know what you're talking about. I thought so too, but let me grab it.
Yeah, I think they want some of them boys to start talking, and ain't nobody really talking.
Don't book no. I mean, I see him saying don't use my credit card to book niggas flights, but
Right.
I don't know how you book flights in your name.
Yeah, no, definitely not in the
Can't do
name.
that.
Yeah, you can't do that. Because remember, it came out that they used the company credit card for everything.
Yeah, at some point we probably gotta refresh everything for the trial. All right, let me see this real quick and bring it up. Y'all ping up and share the room,
I
y'all.
still don't remember
What up?
what all they had that was solid. I mean,
That was
I
it
know
to me.
niggas was flights, rooms, and a rental car. I remember them meeting up after somewhere. Somebody saying they got payment. And I
That
remember
was yeah, that was a they got a but see that's between That's the niggas from the other murder who were talking about that. So that's not even the niggas that's indicted on this murder talking about that, asking for payment. So hold on a second.
What other murder?
Stephon Mack murder that they try to tie to him.
Nah, this was in the paperwork
Yeah,
for
they
this murder. They left there and met somewhere else.
yeah they went to go eat somewhere,
Yeah,
like an
went
In
to
and Out
eat.
burger. They
Then
went to In
prior
and
to
Out
that,
burger.
them niggas went and brought gloves or ski masks or something.
Yep, he pulled up to the store. For
Yeah,
seven.
that was a
Maybe Big
co-conspirator.
Five or something. Nigga might have
Yep.
went to Big
Yeah, that
Five.
was a Grant nigga that did that. But specifically, hold on a second. I got it open right now.
Yeah, that's what it said. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. That's what they alleging Dirk said.
Don't book no flights under no names. That don't make. How does that make sense?
At all.
Yeah,
All right, let me try to give it. Let me
that's
try
what
to
the
give it to
government's
you.
saying.
Yeah. Let me see.
It
This
don't
on
make
wiretap that they say they got him saying this
Nah, they
Okay,
saying
here
it's a
we
a
go.
text
text
message.
message,
text message.
but I don't know how does that
Let
make.
me
Don't
give it.
book.
Let me give it to you from from the timeline, so that we kind of see why they're
Message
saying it,
said don't
right?
book no flights for no niggas.
So this is what they got, right? This is what they're saying they have, right? They're saying that on August 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including Banks and co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California, right? They don't tell you how they learned that. Then they tell you on that same day, defendant Banks and Grant flew from Miami to LA on a private jet. Then they tell you that defendant Banks and co-conspirator 5 asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to SoCal later that day. They don't tell you that. Then they say that defendant Wilson recruited defendants Jones and Lindsay to travel to Cali for the purpose of murdering TB and help facilitate it. They says by, among other things, texting co-conspirator 3 the actual biographical identification and defendants Jones and Lindsay so that co-conspirator 3 could book flights to SoCal. So they're saying they got them texting the guy's actual, obviously, first name, last name, birthday so they could book the flights. Specifically, defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and the picture of defendant Jones' ID card, and defendant Lindsay's name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Lindsay's ID card. Then it says the same day, defendant Banks texted Coke 3, don't book no flights under no name involved with me. Then that same day, it says a credit card ending in whatever number. Co-conspirator 3 then purchased the airplane tickets for defendants Wilson, Jones, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to travel from Chicago to San Diego that same day. And it says the same day, co-conspirator 3 confirmed to
That's
defendant
what.
Wilson. Sorry, go ahead.
That's what's gonna look crazy right there.
Right there.
There's no business in San Diego. Got to San Diego. Do they rent a car?
Give me 1 second.
Cause you trying to be slick and
Yeah,
sneaky,
it says in the car. Yep.
but you got a footprint, nigga, like that. Why are you flying in from Chicago to San Diego and not LAX? It's like you didn't watch too many movies, but you forgot it was a movie.
You crazy.
It's the truth. Nigga, we're gonna fly in a Dago, get the rental car, and then drive up to LA.
He
They
forgot.
ain't gonna know we there. You
Definitely
stupid
forgot it wasn't
motherfucker.
a movie.
You
And then they
stupid
switched the
mother.
cars out. They switched
He
the
said
cars
it's a
out when they got to
You
LA.
stupid motherfucker. You got a footprint of going to Dago, you got the rental car, and then it's the mileage on the rental car.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
So
And then
every
they
And
nigga
switch out
think
then,
they
the
can
rental.
rob a
Then they
hold
bank.
switch
on,
out the
wait,
rental
hold
car and
on.
get
He say
another
they
car in
forgot
L.A.
about the
Wait, hold
music.
on. We ain't done with these stupid motherfuckers. Where was their hotel room at? Please tell me San Diego.
No, L.A.
God, see, these niggas watched the movie
Wasn't even
and
San
forgot it
Fernando.
was a movie.
Didn't watch the ending, just
Wait,
the beginning.
you're not done yet. Guess what they did with the car? They switched it out, got another car in L.A. with more
Wow.
records.
None of that
Makes sense.
is normal.
Nope.
You better off
And when
flying
they
in the Burbank.
and when they're showing the jury that, it looks like you're up to something.
Exactly. You don't fly in 100 miles away. Fly in
And
the
then get a
Burbank
rental car.
and
Listen, you flying 100 miles away and then get a rental car that take you half of the flight time it took you to get there.
exactly.
That's
You
crazy.
fly 4 hours to drive 2 hours.
He better off going to Burbank or Long Beach.
Mm.
Some look suspicious. They can build a story off that for sure. For
That's a
sure.
fact.
It's just like niggas trying to rob a bank, thinking they got the perfect plan.
And don't forget, Co-Conspirator 2 is one of the shooters allegedly. So a lot of this information, he's the one that's not named. Everyone else is named. So when they talk about the text message with the Co-Conspirator 2, and he texts the message back and forth with the information, a lot of that's coming from him. So, and that's who
And
nobody knows who that
Yeah,
person
but I
allegedly
would
is.
think that's the manager.
That's both. It's both at this point. It's
hey,
Co-Conspirator 3, the manager, and Co-Conspirator 2, the shooter.
and Prince's charges is what, conspiracy or some higher, murder for hire type shit. He not
Which
pull the
one?
trigger. He just financed it, huh?
Um,
What's his charges?
he's got conspiracy and use of an interstate facilities to
That'll
commit
do
murder
it.
for hire,
That'll do it.
and then use and carry and discharge of firearms and machine gun and possession of such firearms and furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in a death.
Yeah, that'll do it right there. That conspiracy enough to hold him.
Because remember, he got locked up off not off the initial indictment. The initial indictment was for the shooters and everybody else. He got locked up off of his moving with the
Had to.
planes and shit. Then that agent filed a complaint, got him locked on a complaint. After the complaint, they had to formally charge him. He got indicted, superseding indictment. Now we're still here. Trial pushback.
They finna wear their ass out. So you know what, Prince? I ain't fucking with you, bro. Cause
Why?
you ain't read that shit the first time, bro.
That's not it.
Nah, you ain't read that shit.
You
You ain't
sure?
told us these niggas.
It's that list.
Bullshit.
It's that list. You can't understand everything.
Bullshit, nigga.
Fuck is going on right
Bullshit. Hey, you be in and
now?
out, big homie. I
Hey,
damn
yo, what
sure
the
read.
fuck is going on, bro?
Yo.
What? I'm just really
I'll
trying
take
to.
that hit if I didn't, but I know I did.
No, listen, Prince. I'm
Put
really
it on
trying to
me.
figure out:
Put it on me.
is this right here the example of a I guess a street nigga showing intelligence?
What the hell?
See, a real street nigga that's really intelligent is gonna understand one thing first. I'm watching a movie. He's not gonna watch a movie and not know that he just watched a movie.
You know
He
what?
was high.
I'm gonna say this, and you probably gonna hate me for saying this. The nigga got enough money to get it done right. My bad.
See, at
What the
first I
hell?
was under the impression, right? Because Dirk came out here to do an interview with academics. See, I was looking at it a different way. I'm like, man, Dirk came out here, do an interview with Act, told his man's, like, hey, bro, I got to do an interview with Act. Y'all niggas meet me out there. They gonna book y'all flights. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, meet me at 9. These niggas riding around. Nigga out here calling. What's up, nigga? Y'all in town? Hey, you know that boy in town? What? Yeah, we seen the nigga over. Boom, boom, boom. What? That right? Man, the nigga over there. Well, he's sitting in front of the Escalade. These little niggas go over there, take it upon themselves, put eyes on the nigga. Bam, but do what they do. Durk'S oblivious to what these niggas is doing. This is what cause no way Durk is gonna send these niggas out and a rental car that's tied to his company credit card to shit like this in broad daylight in Beverly Hills. But listening to this shit, the management booked the flights to San Diego, booked the rental car out of San Diego, booked the rooms in LA. One nigga is going to the Big Five to get gloves and ski masks.
That's Grant
And then they meet after the shit happened
at the In and Out.
at the In and Out. Well, who idea was it to hit a nigga in front of the Beverly Center? Again, this nigga watched the movie and didn't know he was watching.
Well, according to the work, they stalked them niggas for 2 days, so they could have hit him. They could have hit him early at the studio. Let me see real quick. See, this is where the paperwork is fucking gets insane. So,
well, how they know that? Somebody talking.
They got it on camera. They got the 2 cars on camera right here. Travel, following the Escalade.
For 2 days?
I got you. Hold on.
Nah, somebody had to tell them that.
But they got co-conspirator too the whole time. So remember, he's in the car the whole time anyway. At this point, per the initial indictment, he's the only one not named. So simple. He the one that gave up this information.
I think they still gonna have a hard time proving that Durk knew about this shit though. I think they're gonna have a hard time.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Hold on, where my book at? All
right, so they bought the ski mask on the 18th, WACK, and then they bought the cars. They switched the cars out on the 18th. And then on the 18th, they have the BMW and Infinity. They travel to a hotel in downtown LA to kill him, right? Then the next day, using the BMW, they traveled to another downtown LA hotel where TB was staying to try. This is Quando Rondo. So they went to his hotel on the 19th. Let's see. On the 19th, the same day, they tracked him to a marijuana dispensary on Flower Street in LA. So the same day on the 19th. On the 19th, they track him again to a clothing store in Melrose in West Hollywood. The below image shows a BMW and Infinity following the back Escalade in which TB and SR were passengers as the black Escalade traveled towards a clothing store. And then on the 19th, they get him at the gas station. So yeah, one day. They get there on the 18th. They whatever, get their hotel rooms, get the cars. Then on the 19th, they know exactly where to go to get him. That first location was at his hotel. Next location was at a marijuana dispensary. And then the last location was at the gas station where they got him.
Commandment 4. Commandment 4. If a man takes a charge for another and the bond, lawyer, and fees are not honored, he may cooperate. I don't think them niggas got legal. I think somebody was told, you better not cover the legal or the people gonna look at it some kind of way. A broken covenant frees the soldier from silence. If the pact is not upheld, the soldier may testify.
Amen.
That's the one where the boss didn't take care of his family.
Your Honor, I know exactly what happened, Your Honor.
OG doctrine. The
Mm.
YNs turned loyalty into contract law. OGs call loyalty internal, no signatures required. Example, Marcus agreed to take the charge so his homie could stay free and keep the business running. The handshake was clear. Hold it down, I'll cover your lawyer, bond, bills, and commissary. But when Marcus got inside, weeks turned into months and not a dollar hit his books. His mama had to scrape change for phone calls. The lawyer never showed. Bills fell behind, and the bail was never posted. Meanwhile, his homie was out stacking money like nothing happened. By the time the DA came back with the deal, Marcus felt that the covenant had already been shattered. I sat down for him and he left me starving. He failed to fulfill his obligation to me so he could stay free. When the paperwork dropped, the streets argued. Did Marcus snitch? Deep down, everybody knew on the spot that Marcus did what he was supposed to do. And once loyalty turned into abandonment, at that point, Marcus wasn't obligated to the silence. His actions and testimony were justified. Case study. Real life, BMF, Pick Beach. When the feds came down on BMF, Black Mafia family in the mid-2000s, the indictment stretched coast to coast. Hundreds of millions in drugs, proceeds, cars, and an empire built off the streets. But once the dominoes fell, the cracks in the loyalty showed quickly. Lower level members started cooperating, pointing fingers to lighten their own loads. Many of those same men had eaten off Meech and Southwest Tea Table. They drove the cars, wore the chain, and partied with the bottles. Yet when it came time to honor the covenant, most wouldn't even cover their own silence. Meech himself stayed silent. He took his time like a man and never rolled. But his story exposed the rule. If the man who's supposed to hold you down doesn't honor the bond, the lawyer, the commissary, the silence won't hold forever. Why so many in the BMF flip, handing testimonies when the support they were promised dried up. The streets knows the truth. Loyalty sounds good in the free world, but once you're sitting in a cold cell with no money on your books and no lawyer at your crack. Boy, this is cold shit.
Cold shit. Ego exposed.
Hey, bang. Hey, Baton Rouge, bang. Nigga act like he ain't nobody.
Baton Rouge bang is insane, son.
Hey, Baton Rouge, bang.
That's gonna be the issue, bang. What up, bro?
What up, bro?
It's the issue is a co-conspirator 2, co-conspirator 3, co-conspirator co-conspirator 5, and then put that to the side. Just from the paperwork, you then got the nigga that allegedly dropped low and gave up Quando location. If that's the same nigga, then it's another nigga that allegedly the Grant nigga goes to get the burners from, because they didn't travel with the air with the burners. They got that from LA. That's another nigga. So you got potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 snitches in this case. I don't know, y'all. That's a lot.
Drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the content. Shout out to WACK100 the whole 100 side, the media team, you already know, man. We gonna run it up and run it up and run it up then. Keep that notification bell turned on. I will deliver 24/7 around the clock, you already know. But until next time, Shabar, give them gone. God bless. Peace.